like in World War II they used World at War, like you'd see the Japanese having the rifles and the bayonets on the rifles, and Japanese would charge at you with those rifles from bushes or whatever, at least in World War War. And in reality, that's actually what they did in wars. I mean, they didn't just have those bayonets just to show off. No, like you need to do some research before you do stuff like this. And so it looks like just like Battlefield 1. No, if you look at the uh, the if you look at the footage of some people actually playing the game and them doing the bayonet charge, there's no way that looks anywhere near like Battlefield 1. And also, like, when they knife the person, it's nowhere near as I'll say it, as good looking as Battlefield 1. But I'm not saying that I really care how they bayonet, because I mean, frick, they could like do a terrible bayonet. I really do not care. It's just stupid bayonet, and they try to make the trailer look like Battlefield 1. That's what he says also. No, if you look at the trailers, they look completely different. Battlefield 1 does not have those little, I don't know what they're called, but those little like tank things or whatever that go into the water and then show up on the beaches of Normandy and shoot like no. You can tell the two trailers apart, like. But yes, I understand, like, the World War II might have like a slight like feel like Battlefield 1, like it might remind you of because of all the destruction and all, but in no way did Battlefield 1 claim any of the stuff that Call of Duty World War II has. And anyway, as he continues, so get your eyes checked, mate, before calling me a dumbass fucking 8-year-old Call of Duty fanboy. First of all, no, I'm not gonna get my eyes checked because it's pretty damn obvious I don't need to, but whatever, it's a stupid thing. And yes, you are a dumbass. It's pretty damn obvious. And you're the 8-year-old, if anything. No, you're more like a 5-year-old. You can't stand being proven wrong. You just like, you aren't willing to prove anything. You tried to show some proof, but it's not gonna work out. Like, you need to think of every aspect of your proof and see if like it's completely like provable that what you're proving is completely is not. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Hopefully you get the idea. And so he also said, yeah, and I don't need to prove it. This is not court with Judge Judy where I'm supposed to blow smoke up your ass telling you why Call of Duty copied Battlefield 1. I never said that, like, before you can be able to say certain stuff, you need to have proof, and that proof needs to actually, like, be real proof, like not real proof, like proof that would make sense, okay? You can't just like say, oh, like you could, if you think of that as, I mean, like that's, I don't know, and I never said like you just need to be able to prove certain stuff before you can claim that one thing copied another thing. And anyway, and blow smoke up your ass telling you why Call of Duty copied Battlefield 1. What do you mean blow smoke up your ass? Like, why would I want you to do that? I mean, if you're into that type of stuff, I mean, go for it. But don't do it to me. Like, do it to, oh my gosh. Do it to someone else. Like, your mom, I don't know. Do it to yourself. I mean, for all I care, you could die, will not give a flying fuck. And then I responded to him saying, I'm not saying it's a court, but you need to prove certain things before you can claim that it's copying, that this is copying this. You need proof, or else people won't believe you. I don't know how simple I can make it sound to you. Now, most stuff that I'm going to be saying that responds to his comments, like, not like these comments right here, but like what I'm saying, like verbally or whatever. I don't know. Physically, is basically gonna be what I'm saying in the comments. So and then I also said newbie. Also, if Call of Duty World War II is gonna be historically accurate, they're gonna be add bayonet charges, and you can't honestly tell me that only World War One had the bayonet charges, because that's false. Why else would they have the bayonets to show off? No, sorry, no. If they want to or are ordered to do so, they can charge with a knife at the end of their guns. And I also said, these are just like attacks, I guess. I don't know, insults. Piss him off even more, but didn't really. Newbie, and I commented back saying, well, I just commented, sorry. Newbie, and also newbie, with the proof you had for Call of Duty World War II copying Battlefield 1, it just was false, so I needed different proof from you. And I also said, newbie, I can see why you call yourself that name, because you're literally a noob to debating and proving stuff. Either way, the name suits you. Then Eric Alston, right bro, I don't know who he said that to. Then Erica Alston again, like said, Battlefield 1 is set in World War 1 and Call of Duty World War 2. Know the difference. And I mean, obviously, like, you can tell the difference. And then he said dumb, and then Battlefield 1 fan forgot y'all. Okay, then and then newbie said Erica Alston, so World War 1 and World War 2 are like Mars and Earth. So you saying there are no similarities? Fucking dumbass. You caught assholes think World War 1 is completely different to World War 2. Why do you do some research and then call me a dumbass fucking ass licker? Call of Duty is probably laughing at you assholes for buying their games. So obviously from this comment, you can tell he has terrible grammar, and other comments that he says is like he has just terrible grammar. It's like, learn to grammar, dude. Learn to English. Just kidding. But so in reality, Mars and like they're kind of like Mars and Earth, only like because Mars and Earth are two planets, and World War 1 and World War 2 are two wars. But I get what you're saying. It's just no, like they're you could tell the difference between them, and you can't say that World War 2 is basically World War 1, because that's false, and that's just not true. Anyway, I said, you Call of Duty assholes think World War 1 is completely different to World War 2. No, we don't think it's completely different to World War 2. We never said that. We just, like, it's pretty damn obvious that they're different, in that World War 2, like, honestly, I do not know how to make it even any more simpler. And then he said, why do you do some research? Why don't you learn the English, okay? Like, I understand that, like, maybe you're saying all this stuff and you forget to, like, go in, like, check your like, correct your comment after you speak. I mean, like, before submitting your comment. I always, like, this is what I do before I comment. I always say what I want to say, and then correct everything I want, and then read over it to make sure it makes sense, and then send it. And if I see anything wrong with it, after I send it, then I'll go and edit it, and then send it again, then read it again, just make sure it's all good. Then call. Why don't you do some research? Then call me a dumbass. And you obviously didn't do any research, because, like, if you did, then you would know that Call of Duty World at War had the bayonet before Battlefield 1, and technically Call of Duty World at War had the bayonet charge before Battlefield 1. So a big whoop to you. And he said fucking ass licker. I do like ass, but I mean, I'd like to lick some. Not just kidding, but I mean, okay, who gives a shit? I mean, I'm pretty sure if you think that's an insult, then I wonder how you think of licking dick is, like, what you think of that as being. You probably think that's like good. I mean, I'm pretty sure every man, every boy likes to lick ass. Like, obviously, ass lickers. And Call of Duty is probably laughing at your assholes, you assholes for buying their game. And he also needs to learn how to spell correctly. Assholes, like HOLS. That's how you spell holes. Like, you're forgetting the W and the E. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And then for buying their games. Why would they laugh at you for buying their games? I mean, wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't they be all like, "Yay, thank you"? Like that would make no sense. That's like saying, that's like that's like a like a person making a really good toy for like one person, like spending a ton of time on making this one toy for one person or a bunch of people, and then putting it out into the public, and then like hoping that people buy it because it's like that was like they put everything into that toy, and if they get money, that's good, and and then millions of people buying their toy, like why would they laugh at that? Like that's so stupid. That's exactly like what that is. Like no Call of Duty. Like same with EA, like every company is not gonna laugh at the fact that their game is being bought. Like that's just stupid to say. I'm acting like, and I don't know. You might be thinking, Tito, why are you saying all this stuff? You could just read your comments. I don't know. I just want to sell this stuff. Sorry if this video is extremely long. Like I don't know. I just want to go after it part by part. And you guys probably won't even watch it because it's so long. It's okay. I mean, I really do not give a shit. But sorry there's no gameplay. I just want to read it. Sorry I'm wasting time. And then Erica Alston, I do not know this guy, but that well, but he said they are dumbass. Okay, you also need to learn you need to learn to English better. And then he also said World War I is different. Dumbass, Battlefield 1 sucker. That is your opinion. It is his opinion as to whether Call of Duty World War II is copying Battlefield 1. And it's actually not even an opinion. It's fact. Call of Duty World War II is not copying Battlefield 1. And I mean, I can prove it. Like I can literally straight up prove it. Anybody who disagrees with me as to Call of Duty World War II is not copying Battlefield 1, like prove it. Like give me some proof, some physical proof, and maybe I'm most likely going to be able to. There's one thing that I'm not going to be able to maybe prove, but it's just a small thing. Like that is like just one thing like that they might have. Sorry if I'm like, sorry for that. Sorry for that silence. Okay, I'm doing this at night, and I'm not supposed to be up, but I'm just doing this. Sorry. I just wanted to get this out. So, and then newbie. I don't. Whatever. Okay. Newbie. Said that Erica Alston. It happened at different time and because of a different reason, but people dies and people suffered, and you saying that there are no similarities. Well, like that's like saying the Civil War and World War I are the same. No, they are not. Like obviously there's suffering and there's kills there, and people die in wars. Like that's so stupid. That's like saying the world and World War I are the same. Like there's like obviously there's gonna be similarities like those, but it's a matter of like the main reason for like World War II and the main reason for World War I and World War II are completely different from each other. I believe like it's pretty damn obvious. Also still like yeah. And he also said Erica Alston said World War I, World War II. And then Test Talk said that newbie, another dumbass in this world. Did you know that there is nothing wrong with playing Call of Duty or Battlefield? And he said that like technically Newbie never did say like that. That's bad to say to play Call of Duty World War II or Battlefield, Call of Duty or Battlefield. But I mean, this guy does need to like read what Newbie's saying before he spews stuff out. But I don't know. I guess I kind of like the hate on Newbie. And then he said also you sound too young to play either game, because please follow age guidelines and come back when you are mature enough to argue. True that. He's too unmature, because like once I read this next comment to you, you guys are gonna probably laugh at the fact that he's so triggered, and he like the way he says things just sounds so fucking dumb and just funny. But anyway, so then Newbie responded to test talk by saying, "Did I say that something's wrong when you play Call of Duty or Battlefield 1? Asshole, I just made a point that the World War I and World War II had many similarities, so you can't say that one is set in World War I and the other set in World War II and nothing is being copied." Dude, there's nothing being copied. Yes, I can say that because I have proof and you don't. And I mean, what proof do you have that Call of Duty World War II is copying Battlefield 1? Exactly, no proof. Shut the fuck up before I go in. Like, I swear to God, so damn annoying. So and then he said, so shut the hell up, nigga, before saying shit like, you can't play any of them. He never said that. He said that you said that, but I get what you're saying. It's just, I mean, he never said that himself. He just said that you said that, but Test Talk is wrong for saying that. And then he said, fucking disabled cunt. Okay, and then bet your parents rejected you the moment you came out that glory hole. I'm guessing he refers to glory hole as ass. Yeah. Well, then if he thinks of an ass as a glory hole, and he thinks that's an insult to call us ass lickers, and I'm confused as to whether he likes ass or not. Like, I don't know. And he said, fucking ass munching. 6-year ass munching. And like, I'm confused as to whether he likes ass or doesn't like. It's like the glory hole. Like, apparently he thinks that an ass is like the asshole is a glory hole, like it, and that means that's a good thing. But then he says, fucking ass munching. Yeah, ass munching. Dude, like, you make no sense, okay? And then he said, 6-year-old spoiled child trying to look fucking old by talk shit. Well, I'm pretty sure if you were to sound old, you would look old. You can't look old when you're in a comment section. You can sound old though, and I mean older. You mean like around old enough to sound really educated. And yes, I mean, I guess he's trying to do that. Yeah. I mean, and I'm pretty sure you need to grow the fuck up, dude. Then Sky Air, he was the one I responded to. He said, fight. Oh yeah. And here I'll go in. So obviously, like, I did these arguments, and he had nothing to say after that, and he was like, you know, screw it. Yeah, you win. But that's when people do not respond back to you, you know that you won the debate, because they have no proof and they don't want to say anything because they're too scared to hear from you, I guess. I mean, I have another video that I want to show, the comment section that I want to show you, but yeah. So we went to here. Then Sky Air said fight. Yeah. And I said, McDonald. I said, holy shit, newbie, are you triggered or something? And then Test Talk said, McDonald Trump, lol. I just enjoy arguing with immature kids like newbie. They just get triggered so easily, and it's funny. And it's just funny. He is immature, and I do like doing the exact same thing where I'll just like I'll prove something to them. I'll prove that their point is stupid, and they'll be like, no, no, no. It's so funny. And then Newbie said, test talk, ha. That's what they all say. And then Newbie said, asshole. And then he said again, I wasn't McDonald Trump. I wasn't triggered. I just hate it when people don't know what they are talking about, kind of like this feminist. Well, I mean, you're kind of being a hypocrite because you don't know what you're talking about, and kind of like those feminists. And I responded with Newbie. Oh, okay. It's just the things you say and how much insults you say makes me question that. But yeah, and yeah, feminism is a cancerous group of 5-year-old sexist, whiny, and uneducated little toddlers who can't stand when someone be's mean to them by proving them wrong. And I said, test talk, yeah, I love proving people wrong about stuff. They don't even take the time to think about all the different arguments and research that comes to a debate. It's true. I'm about to respond to him, like, I'm glad that I did this, because now I can be able to respond to him. I'm gonna, here, wait a minute. So what I do is, so I saw me, say all that, and, so now I just fix any, spelling errors. So like that, I'll just say this just to sound more smarter, the spell, or say people, and then read over it. You're kind of being a newbie, or kind of being a hypocrite. You said that you hate it when people don't know what they're talking about. It's kind of stupid for you, and specifically you, to say you don't, since you don't know what you're talking about, nor not to go back to our argument earlier, but don't be so hypocritical. So now I'll be waiting for his response to my thing, and for now I'll be going to I'll be going to this one video. This video. I won't be watching it. I'm not gonna be like attacking this guy's channel either. Or this guy. So wait, whoa. Wait a minute. Okay, for some reason, I just noticed this just now, okay, I'm sorry, I was just reading something, so there was this, little war, between this one guy, and so, the guy, wait a minute, okay, so, I don't know if I want to read all these, cause kinda, I don't know, I'll just read, so, me and, Pyrrhicolanitis, right here, had a debate against each other, and the comment that started the whole debate, it wasn't a big debate, I mean, but he said, it has been in development for the last 3 years. That's bullshit. No, it isn't, because you can't make a game in under a year that's as good looking and as good as Call of Duty World War II. So shut the fuck up. He said, as he continues, he said, they saw that series was getting flattened by Battlefield and pulled a desperate move, masking it as the solution of the century. In what way? I mean, at least Call of Duty did something. Battlefield didn't do anything. They did do something, but like they went to the past for no reason. Obviously, they're gonna try and save their series by doing what the fans want, or doing something that the fans most likely would get a lot of hype, which obviously World War II has gotten a lot of hype towards it. Masking as the similarities are astronomical, not to the World War I is different than World War II bullshit that fanboys use to counter this statement. No, because World War I and World War II are completely different. Prove how World War I and World War II are different, besides for the fact that the average killing and guns and all that stuff, like, obviously World War I and World War II had that, but like, what was something that World War I and World War II both had that no other war had? Like, tell me, like, honestly. Aside for the weapons, okay, like, and we don't, but the sheer mechanics, gameplay, and ideas which were developed after Battlefield 1's release, I started with Call of Duty 4 and Bad Company at the same time, but went on to play the Modern Warfare series after. I was rooting for Call of Duty the entire time until Advanced Warfare, and then when EA dropped Battlefield 1, then I switched sides because EA was listening to its fans. No, because what were the fans saying? I'm pretty sure during Call of Duty Ghosts, no one was really wanting a World War War I or World War II shooter. I'm pretty sure everybody didn't even know what they wanted. Well, obviously fans will know what they want. It's just I'm pretty sure back then no one really wanted some, and I don't know. Went on to play Modern Warfare. And EA was listening to its fans and made an amazing experience that I can't find in any Call of Duty. Well, they made an amazing experience. Very, very, very unique to that is definitely different from any Call of Duty. But Call of Duty for me, like Call of Duty does its certain things. Sorry, Call of Duty does its certain things and Battlefield does its certain things. Okay, they both have their own certain things that they do that help that they do that that's the reason why fans buy their games because the fans of the games like what each company does. Okay, and then and the Call of Duty development teams just went on to find a way to use the Call of Duty crowd to grab some money. In what way? Call of Duty at least takes the time to add bots and the fact that you can have split screen in their games, so that way you don't have to have Xbox One and PSN. That if I'm not mistaken, that's a hell of a lot. Not not greedy or money grabbing. And the gosh, freaking, I have to figure out how to stop that. But you guys probably don't even see anything, but my screen keeps on turning on and off. Like I have to shake the mouse. It's like, boy, frick off. But anyway, the what is it called? Man, the thing that every Call of Duty from Advanced Warfare to Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered had the loot boxes or whatever. I don't know. They would just give you random stuff that you could also, if you were to get some DLC, you had to have to go through the whole loot crate or whatever loot box things, and you could buy them. It's optional to buy them. That's optional, okay? Battlefield 1, I mean, I'm pretty sure they have them, at least Battlefield 1, but I don't think you can pay for those, and Battlefield 1, when you buy the game, you need to get Xbox Live or PSN to be able to enjoy the entirety of the game, like, not the basically the entirety of the game, and I mean, it's like, boy, like Call of Duty, like when you get the game, you don't necessarily need you could just get the game and then play it. But for Battlefield, you need to be like a rich person or have a family that is rich enough to be able to play Battlefield 1, and you also dude, teams just want time to find another way to use the Call of Duty crowd to grab some money. In look, it's about World War II. We are cool too now. Please buy fashion. If you listened to one of the reasons to like some of the creators of the development team of Call of Duty World War II, they said that the reason why they wanted to create it was because they wanted to go back to their roots. And I mean, like at that time, I'm pretty sure no one really. Like, that wasn't, that, like, oh, look, it's World War II, we are cool, too, now, right? And also, there's a lot of World War II games that have been created that are unpopular, and, I mean, just because it's World War II doesn't necessarily mean that people are going to like it. They went to their roots because they knew that was what their roots were. I mean, they didn't necessarily do like the best job at going to the roots. I mean, one of the things that they did that was extremely good of them to go back to the roots in the original Call of Duties, you had to have health. You had health, and you never regened. You had to have these health packs that you picked up, and yeah, I mean, but in Call of Duty World War II, the campaign at least, there's health packs and there's no regeneration, which I think is really cool in my opinion. And I'm like excited to see some people play the campaign. I'm obviously not going to be able to play the game because I have an Xbox 60, not an Xbox One. I do want to save up though. It's just I've been using the money for like so much other stuff that I should really start like saving up for an Xbox One. I think I might do that. Anyway, uh, oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah. I mean, but the multiplayer obviously to keep it be fun. Like you have to. They're gonna add the health regeneration, but yeah, and more easier. I guess I don't know. An Ultimate Drake said Pyroclanitis. I don't. It's kind of hard to say what his name is, but lol. No, it's not. I personally like Battlefield 1 than all of the recent Call of Duty. Sledgehammer heard the wins back so jumps, so they've been planning on going back. Plus, EA is still filled with money-hungry executives. I mean, what company isn't? I want to be able to play Neville Knights for free. DICE made the choice. We haven't seen any official gameplay footage yet, so don't go around saying that they're copying mechanics. Exactly. And then I said, Pyroclanitis, you are the funniest yet. First of all, Battlefield's switch to the past for absolutely no reason, because when they first had the idea of World War One, there was no Call of Duty that was made that had a jetpack-ish type game. Second of all, Call of Duty went back in time probably to make an even more historically accurate, authentic World War II game. At the time of development, there were no jetpack-ish type games released, but as development went on more and more times, they not did Sledgehammer Games probably realized that the timeline they chose was a good one. That's what I said. Then Pyroclanitis. Also, where does it say where does it say anywhere 3 years ago that the franchise was getting flattened? Because I can't see that anywhere. Then I also said and also it seems as though you're a real Battlefield fanboy because you just say really anything whether it makes sense or not to protect your clearly beloved game Battlefield. Oh, go fucking die in a hole because I'm pretty sure that will make us all happy. By the way, how do you have any proof as to the fact that Call of Duty is copying Battlefield? Okay, I need to English this time, but it's you do not have any proof as to the fact that Call of Duty is copying Battlefield. There's no gameplay footage yet, but still you have no proof. So go and cry about about the fact that you and only you and this guy on this video think that Call of Duty is copying Battlefield 1 because you will get ass spanked by anyone. I don't know. I was just losing it. I kind of was a stupid cunt back then. I don't know. And Pyroclanitis said, firstly, learn to speak English. I can't understand anything. Secondly, yes, the franchise was getting battered since Call of Duty. Okay, way to be a hypocrite, dude. When I looked at your first comment was kind of not very good at grammar. And, anyway, I can't understand anything. Secondly, yes, the franchise was getting battered since Ghost, and no, I'm not talking about sales. If you are talking about sales, the Tetris is the best game ever because it has over 400 million purchases. Yeah, but I said Pyroclanitis, and you may be thinking that this guy's a total Call of Duty fanboy. No, I'm not, because pretty sure a Call of Duty fanboy doesn't like Battlefield or other first-person shooters that are not Call of Duty, which, if you're wondering, I do like pretty much almost every FPS out there. they're fun, and I don't like a certain game based off of the time period. I like a certain game based off of the gameplay, which I don't see a lot of those people nowadays, which makes me sad because people work real hard to make people happy and wanna buy the game they're selling, but no, instead they get, oh, I'm not playing a game. You're yes, fuck stupid futuristic bullshit because I'm a little prick who likes to say people's franchises die because they deserve it. And anyway, I like Battlefield, so end of story. Which is such bullshit. Fuck, I'll see a person hate Call of Duty because they don't like the futuristicness of the game, yet they will play fucking Titanfall, Overwatch, Destiny, etc. What I'm trying to, I guess I need to, I don't know, I'm trying to say here is don't like the certain game, don't a certain game because it's the opposite franchise you grew up with, or is like etc. What I'm trying to say here is don't play a certain game because it's the opposite franchise you grew up with, or it is based in the future, because those are just dumb reasons. Fuck, I grew up playing Call of Duty, I still do, but I've of course play those other games that are fun. Okay, you can obviously tell I was not that good. I needed to. I'm pretty brave in my opinion, but for showing this, but I don't know. I guess I'm not that brave. Oh, motherfucker! I swear to God, this freaking computer needs to fucking stop. Anyway, and I said Imperial Clanitis true. Well, I mean, either way, Call of Duty still had a reason to go back to the past, while Battlefield, on the other hand, did it for purely no reason or otherwise, just have an authentic World War One game. And then Newbie came in and said, "You know who I am? So it took them 3 years to take a shit." And I said, "Newbie, what do you mean?" And then Newbie said, "McDonald Trump, what I'm saying is that I don't see no gameplay difference. The player movement and the shooting and all feels like a typical Call of Duty game in World War One, World War Two. I don't think it will get a message across to the players on what actually happened in the war." Oh, I see. And then I said, oh, I see, okay, sorry, but, I don't know. I don't know. Dude, that's not good enough. Man, but, yeah. Sometimes debating can be pretty tiring, in my opinion. I watched this one video about different reactions.
Press the bell.
It's kind of funny. I don't even know why I'm going to this video. I don't know. Just looking through these. Well, this has been, I guess, me talking about some of the stupidity of Call of the Battlefield, the cancerous Battlefield, 12-year-old Battlefield fanboys who are uneducated and don't realize what they're saying is complete bullshit. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, please. You don't have to. Subscribe, please, but you don't have to. And then comment saying what video you want me to make. I highly doubt anybody's gonna watch this video since it's too long. Bye. I feel tired. I'm sorry. But bye.